Hello, water signs. Happy Thursday morning. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. For you today, we have Nine of Pentacles and Judgment and what you should focus on today. So, Judgment, air signs just got this too. This is a card of leaving behind what doesn't serve you anymore in order to have your happiness, to have that new beginning. And this particular judgment, it talks about waking up to the fact that not everything is right for you. Not everything is good for you. It may be right for another person, but it might not be right for you individually. And there is strength in this transformation that you're undergoing when you're thinking about what do I need to take moving forward in my life and what do I need to leave behind. You want to think about not just physical things. Physical things are a part of it because everything is alive and has energy in it, right? And it holds on to the energy around it and the energy that's imbued into it by strong emotions, strong thoughts, strong presences. So when you're thinking about leaving stuff behind in order to have that happiness that you want, in order to have those goals that you want in life, think about the physical things, but also think about like emotional reactions that you have to certain situations or thoughts that you have to certain situations. And think about, this is doing the shadow work, working with the unconscious. Think about the things that say you have like a knee-jerk reaction to a particular situation or being called a particular name. Say somebody calls you a name and it immediately makes you angry. And then you start being defensive against that person. You start yelling at that person. And maybe that person didn't really know that it was going to have that effect on you. Like they just called you that as a joke, or they were trying to be kind of friendly in a weird way. And now you're yelling at this person and the person is reacting in fear and surprise, and maybe they're starting to get defensive too. That would be the kind of reaction in your unconscious that you want to look at. Like, why do you react that way? And then you would want to work on why and how to change that reaction. And that could be something that you would want to leave behind in order to have this new beginning, this new life that the judgment is talking about. So it's not just physical things. I hope that example made sense. It's emotional things and mental things too. We can leave behind our old thought patterns and our old emotional patterns. Now, the clarifier for judgment was the Hermit. And the Hermit, this talks about going within yourself, seeking guidance from your higher self, your higher wisdom, in order to light your path. You'll notice the star of life is lighting the Hermit's path, and your path is your own. Parts of it might be similar to another person's path, but in the end, it's your own. And so you need to find that path. You need to be loyal to yourself and stick to that path, even if it's difficult or it, I don't know, it could make you lose friends. It can make you, need to change jobs or move for some people. I don't think that's very common. But you can lose friends when you start to develop your spirituality and when you start to leave behind old patterns of behavior, old patterns of thinking, old beliefs that don't serve you, you can. But you need to be true to yourself, ultimately. Because friends come and go, family come and go, lovers come and go, jobs, housing situations, none of it you think is stable and secure, but ultimately, in the end, you only have yourself. So really think about that and think about letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Now, 9 of Pentacles, this talks about satisfaction. And it talks about satisfaction in nearing, the end of a cycle in terms of Pentacles, which are health or physical things that you own, or career and finances. And King of Swords is the clarifier with Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune talks about a change. It's a change either up or down, right? So it's luck up or down, but it's a change. And it's a change that is happening because it's meant to happen. It's not something that you can stop or block. This is meant to happen, and you see this eye here representing the third eye on these cats. So this eye is talking about being awake. It's talking about being in tune with your higher self, like the Hermit card, right? And it's talking about this change being necessary. The King of Swords, this talks about using your thinking, observing the situation, and figuring out how you want to act, being very discerning with your thoughts before you take action. And then when you take action, because you were so observant and discerning with your thoughts, that lends you extra strength. So this change is coming about because of the way that you're thinking about your satisfaction, the way that you're thinking about what you want in life. At the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands, which is talking about strength and creativity and growth in terms of transformation on a personal level. So yeah, you're really looking at this very deeply. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow.